Okay, jumping in. I've made some progress. I've taken your document of like items and all the things we discussed last time around, broken them down into this Trello board. I've made some progress. I don't necessarily want to go through every single item here, but I've broken down like the things that we've spoken about into certain pages. I just thought that was like easy to like see task what I'm working on, what's done, what's not, right? We've got our other estimate card over here. So that's all good. Like things we've worked on, we've removed the typewriter font that we talked about. We've made a lighter heading font, and we've just simplified. When I show you the new design, we've just simplified the type completely. We're just using one font rather than two or three, which is a little plainer, but I think it's actually like better and nicer and easier to read in the way forward. We've updated the logo. We've like removed the photography under the Avenue Y word mark was in that typewriter kind of textured font. We've changed that for a serif font and rather centering a lot, not a serif font, a sans font, and we've left aligned it rather than centering it, but you'll see that in the design. So we've had a look at that. Yeah, so it's just like flat with no texture, and like maybe that makes it look more professional, which I definitely think it does, and I think it stands out on the page better. So that's all good. Um, we used to have a client access link in the footer. We've moved that into the primary navigation. That was something else we discussed. Um, we've done a few other things with like hyperlinks. We removed the pin button. We used to have like a Pinterest button on all the images, and I think in a way, like I love Pinterest, but I think a lot of users don't even know what Pinterest is. So it's just like, well, half, some. I don't know. I don't know what the data is. It's just like it's just a bit confusing, and it's just this like extra page load and this thing that I just think we should take it away. So I've taken it away completely. I think that's a good move. We removed Instagram and as well from the sidebar, and just trying to keep people on the site and looking at photos on the site. So they're the things that I think we've accomplished so far. The other thing that we've done is that last time round, the navigation was sticky or like fixed rather, where like when you scrolled down, you had the nav bar scrolling down all the way with you, and on maybe smaller screens, it was taking up a lot of space where we could show photos. So we were talking about either not going a fixed position or like just making it a bit leaner or smaller. And I think I've decided I think it's best if we just do no fixed position and like do the back to top link. But I'll show you that in a bit. Um, Other things, we're working through. I've added some tiles to the home page. And the good thing about the tiles on the home page, which I'll show you shortly, is um, we can dictate if they're random on what page we put them on, and we don't need to like recreate the wheel each time and specify um, certain pages for like certain pages or blog posts for other pages to display these tiles at maybe the bottom of the page. We have a lot of control over that. We can do it randomly. We can do it. So it's like just nice to have that as a component to the site that we have quite a lot of control of what we can do with that. So that's all good. Haven't done this guy, but yeah, like log into Trello. Like if you need, I think you've you can log in and like comment on these tiles. So like jumping in, this is what the old homepage looked like. Textured logo. These were the nav links we've got, and the problem was it was like when we had this textured background that we wanted to take away, it was like, this is so big you don't see anything. You don't like, it's just this massive picture. And it was just too big. And then this is like hard to read because it's all like textured, and this is too heavy, and then we're just linking to blog posts here, which is really cool. But like the new tile system I'm going to show you is we can link to pages, blog posts, testimonials. We can link to types of items rather than just blog posts. So that's going to like be cool. That's going to be a nice thing. It's not just linking to blog posts. You can link to testimonials or pages, or any link you want to. If it's like a featured post or award you won on another site, you could add an image and a link to that. So that's kind of cool. So you were saying these were too big, and we wanted to take this texture away. So the new site looks more like this. So we've taken all the text away, we've left aligned this, we've made the H1 tag for your SEO small and light and hopefully unnoticeable. We've changed the nav quite a bit. Like, obviously we've got more links now because I think we wanted to add client access. So if we click on client access, I hope we go to the page you want. So I think this is the page that you want, so that's all good. So we've added that to the nav rather than it being in the footer. We've got this slideshow at the top, and what's nice about this slideshow is like on a tablet or a phone, you can grab it, you can like control it. And going with like thumbnails, you can just like update these as you go. But what I like is this like pagination guy, and like the site's not like fully mobile ready yet, but if you just like slide this down, it goes obviously to 3 images and we get a pagination of 3. And I just think like that's a lovely, almost a tablet view. It's a bit messed up here, like I need to fix that obviously. And then as we go down, we'll get like, we'll get 2, and then you can slide across and eventually 1. So we need to like fix some of the styling, but it's just this lovely, grabbable, very mobile friendly thing, and I think it's just going to be a nice thing for the site. We've just formatted this nicely. We've thrown your avatar over here. Obviously we can swap all of these photos out with whatever you want to do. So we talked about tiles, and these aren't perfect, like they're square at the moment, and I'm kind of thinking like Instagram's the biggest platform at the moment, like it's just got a lot of traction right now. Doesn't mean it's good, it just means that's where the traction is. So having them square like plays quite nicely into that. And you can kind of pick and choose exactly like which tiles you display. Like we said we would display like 6 or 9. I've gone for 9 squares. So like you can pick exactly which image you want to set, and like as you hover, you zoom in, or we could zoom out, or we could slide it from the top and slide it from the bottom, or display tags or like other information. So I think that works quite well. See here, we're like doing tags. So like if we tagged all our pages, or we built some kind of pattern with the kind of data we want to show in these, I think that could work quite well. So it's not all perfect. We made these a bit smaller. I'm thinking we might go for this kind of an additional color of red. We've darkened some of the greys. Yeah, for sure, it's not exactly perfect, but we are moving forward, and I think it's looking better. So I'm going to be working through these cards. I'm going to be logging my time over here. I hope you guys are cool. I know that was like super rushed and a bit of a hurry, but I think we're making loads of progress. I've cleaned up loads of code. I kind of well on grips of like what my to-do lists are. So like have a look at this. Like all these tiles have like itemized tasks. Like I've shown you like that I've thought that we discussed and we thought they were a priority and that I've kind of ticked off. So have a look at those. We will speak soon. Hope you both well. All right. Bye bye.